Hi Geminis, welcome to my channel Crystal Shadow Work. So this is going to be your full moon reading for the end of April 2021. So keep in mind that time and energy is always moving though. So when you're being guided to this reading is when you're meant to see it, even if we're outside of the full moon energies in April and it's not even April or May anymore. Still messages in this reading for you. Also, if you're not even a Gemini, if you clicked on this video by mistake or the title brought you in, because when we're guided to messages is when source is bringing us to see them. Okay, so know that. All right, and if you do want to find out more, you can check your placements. Knowing your sun, moon, rising, and Venus all play out for you. You can get more messages within those. And that it is a general collective reading. So if you feel like a part of the reading is not fitting with you, just leave that part out. It's a message for someone else, okay? If you do want a personal reading, you can reach out to me. I do have a link below in my description box for that. All right. And otherwise, let's get started with the reading. I will do oracle and a surprise oracle reading at the end too. So if you hang out till then, you can get another guidance messages surrounding this full moon. So this is a very powerful full moon too, because it is a super moon, so it's a lot more powerful. And it's our first super moon of our astrological year, so that's very beautiful. So this one falls in the sign of Scorpio. Okay, so definitely being a water sign, and we're going to be really in our feels, and I think I'm seeing like a lot of endings coming too, right? Because in the tarot, Scorpio's energy surrounding that major arcana, the death card, right? So definitely bringing some endings with some rebirths and some new beginnings. All right, so let's see here. All right, Gemini, so this is for the full moon, the end of April. All right, so Gemini, sun, moon, rising, Venus. So what is the recent past energy surrounding our last full moon cycle? The Libra full moon. Guys, the 9 of Pentacles. This is our current energy. The Hermit wanted to reverse, but we'll take a look here. Coming in the near future. 6 of Cups. Okay. It's the current situation. 2 of Swords. It's crossing that. King of Pentacles. It's just seeing the King of Pentacles in the pre-shuffle too. It's definitely crossing now. It's action. The World. Okay. So you guys do have a major ending coming. Blockage is the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. And I feel it's to bring in equal give and take. Equal love. All right. So there might have not been some equal love in a relationship. It's not balanced. It was not fair. Just creating an injustice. And it's time for that to change, I feel. You guys have the Devil coming out in the conclusion. So, toxic energy. Could have to do with this ending of this world cycle. This major cycle closing out for you guys with the World. So I feel this is a long time coming. This is a very big change, which is going to bring in a whole new world for you guys. Definitely a rebirth. Okay. This Devil energy, I feel, is probably a toxic relationship meant to teach you some lessons, play out some maybe soul contracts, because karmic relationships are soulmates. There are soul ties and contracts that need to be fulfilled in this lifetime to learn lessons, work through karmic patterns, whatever it was, part of your spiritual growth. The Devil energy can also talk about anything that's toxic, really. Letting go of attachments, letting go of things that can be addictive or that can make you have obsessions where you're obsessing over things, money. You could definitely be obsessing over a love or a love connection. But any of those things, overindulgences and whatever that could be, drugs, alcohol, smoking can be one, of course. Shopping can be one. Whatever, doing too much of something can be toxic. And that can also talk about codependent relationships, holding on to people out of codependency and things like that, and abuse and things like that. But we're going to take a look and see what's going on here. Seven of Swords is on the bottom. Okay, so you can have deceptive energy around you. Somebody can be deceiving you, lying to you, possibly cheating on you. If this energy is surrounding you, you're going to have a feeling of it. Otherwise, you could be deceiving yourself if you're living a lie, telling yourself one thing when you feel another. And again, we'll take a look and see what that Seven of Swords energy is, because it can be self-deception or it can be somebody deceiving you. And I also need to call out, I'll call it the majors here. We definitely have Capricorn's energy here in the conclusion with the Devil card, because that is their major arcana. Okay. So I definitely wanted to call out that. And then we've got the Hermit here. So Virgo energy, I believe. And, you know, I don't always like to call the placements, because sometimes a person can have some, you know, in a different placement in their moon, rising, or Venus signs. And, you know, sometimes maybe Mercury and Jupiter placements too. So we don't always know everybody's full natal chart, but it might mean a message for somebody. All right, so the energy from the recent past is the Nine of Pentacles. So that's like the luxuries and rewards. So I feel like you guys are coming from a place of where you've been rewarding yourself and treating yourself with luxuries and feeling that independence. So it's often like a single energy too when you're working on yourself. So you may have just gotten out of a relationship or a situation where you're feeling a little bit free and you're working on loving yourself and kind of getting your own independence there. In the current moment, you're kind of in the Hermit energy, so you're taking some time to go within, kind of contemplating, I feel, on, you know, where you're going next and what you're doing, and kind of letting that light inside, lighting your lantern there, letting the divine kind of light the way for you and guide you. In the near future, you have the Six of Cups energy, so this is a soulmate. Six of Cups energy is often soulmate, past life lover. Energy card. It can also be a relationship from the past coming back, somebody from your past, you know, with the Six of Cups. So it's definitely coming in the near future. And I'm kind of feeling that like right after the full moon, because I really feel the full moon is going to be causing a lot of major changes, okay, especially endings and things like that. All right, so I see the Two of Swords in your current situation. So it's like you're not wanting to deal with your emotions or your feelings. You're staying kind of guarded at this time, kind of closed off. You have the King of Pentacles crossing you, so you're very abundant at this time. You're very resourceful. You're very generous and giving and kind, and it's very beautiful energy to be in. The action position is where you have the World card. So you're being called to close out a cycle. You're being blocked with the Six of Pentacles, equal love, and the conclusion is the Devil. All right, so let's take a look here. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here for Geminis? So in the recent past, you had the Three of Wands, Five of Cups. So you definitely were feeling left out in the cold. You were feeling like you were abandoned, kind of left with that energy there of the Five of Cups. The Three of Wands is like, even though you were feeling abandoned and left out in the cold, you knew that something was coming in for you, something better coming, something off at the distance, something that I feel you desired. So it's kind of like you're feeling left out in the cold, but you needed to wait a little bit, because the Three of Wands talks about having patience. You've done everything you could, and now you need to wait for your ships to come in. Clarify the Hermit. Eight of Cups. In the current energy, you're contemplating walking away from what's no longer fulfilling for you anymore, leaving, I feel, people and things that are not for your highest good, leaving them behind, focusing on you. All right, so what's the current energy in the Hermit? And 10 Swords. You're Definitely closing out. You're seeing this world cycle closing out, I feel. You're seeing it is, and you're seeing that it was very painful and that it's done. There's not much more pain that can come from this. It's at a 10. Completion. It's definitely here. Clarify the Six of Cups. Wow, we had a whole book that just jumped out. All right. Well, Six of Cups clarified by the Six of Cups. So very strong soulmate connection trying to come in. I feel it's, wow, okay. All right, Gemini. There's a lot going on here. Okay, so Seven of Cups. You have multiple options available to you at this time. Probably why all of this is here, okay? But your divine union is coming. Four of Wands. It's a happy family, happy life, divine union card for me, especially with the Six of Cups, past life lover, coming together, wanting union. Okay, it's like it was fated. It's meant to come in when I see the Four of Wands with the Six of Cups. It's like it was the divine union, fated to come together when timing was right. And when lessons were learned, and I feel they are. That's why the World card is here. Major life cycles are closing out because major life lessons and karma were fulfilled and learned, I feel. All right, and that puts you up into the Empress. You got up to the Empress, Gemini, because you guys learned these lessons, closed out these cycles, found your self-worth, found your self-love, started loving on you. Nine of Pentacles. That's when you started doing that in the recent past. I feel all you guys needed was the resources, and once you had it, you found your way. Very beautiful. So in the near future, you have Three of Pentacles, somebody wanting to come together and build with you and work with you. And I feel this is your divine. And the Ace of Wands. Oh, all that passion and excitement. There's so much beauty coming in for you guys. It's going to be very shocking. There's a Tower moment happening with the Devil. So Capricorn energy again with that major arcana. But I feel whatever toxic is going on is going to come crashing down with the Tower card there. That's what you're not seeing in your near future. Something very toxic is going to come crashing down. And you know, I feel a lot of it too is because you're just vibrating so high at this time with the Empress energy that this is going to fall off. So it's not really going to be a big deal because you're going to see all this amazingness coming in for you. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let's clarify this Two of Swords. Okay, so this is your current situation. This is where you have the Eight of Swords. You're feeling trapped and stuck, but that's all within the mind. You do have a way out. You know that you're at Two of Wands. You have a whole new path. You're like at a crossroads. Do I stay where I'm at? Do I move forward? You're really contemplating, and you're in that hermit mode right now. You're taking some time to heal. Four of Swords, healing your heart, mind, body, and soul. And you do know that you have the Page of Pentacles here. You have a new beginning, a very grounded, stable, abundant. There's going to be communication coming in with that Page of Pentacles. Slow moving energy. It's like a slow offer, but it is bringing abundance. Okay. Let's clarify the King of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. So you have equal fairness, equal love, equal, just things are coming into balance for you with the Six of Pentacles, and that is what's crossing you at this time with the Queen of Swords. You're getting the clarity and the truth behind what's going to be fair and equal for you. The Queen of Swords is also about getting that courage and strength to pursue things, to really strategize and make a plan and cut and release and let go of things that are no longer for her highest good. So you're wanting to do them graciously, but you have the sword if you need to defend yourself. Let's clarify the World cards. So this is coming up in your action position as the Six of Wands. You're getting victory over this, closing out this world cycle and creating a new beginning with the Page of Wands. Beautiful. And clarify the Six of Pentacles for Gemini. The Lovers. Major Arcana. The Lovers. So this is a very powerful divine union that is in your blockage. You can't miss this. It's coming to you fated. I told you that already. Four of Cups. Even though you might not see it for what it is coming, or it's in your environment right now and you don't see it. The Four of Cups. And the Devil. is keeping you stressed out. That devil energy. Wow. It's your emperor. Nine of Cups. So it's definitely Capricorn energy. I feel I have Capricorn placements. Tricky because there's the emperor clarifying the devil. And you don't often see that, or I don't often see that. So counterpart energy, emperor and empress, right? It's got me kind of speechless. The emperor is about authority and taking action, taking charge and control. So it can be about you balancing out the energies from within, getting up to emperor status yourself, taking the authority and the action and control of your life. Because we have divine masculine and divine energies from within. So that can talk about, you bossing up and taking the emperor energies. If this is you with this devil energy, or it can definitely be energy surrounding you. But Capricorns could definitely, get into their emperor energy as well. So that could just be letting me know that, you're dealing with that. Or your emperor could be having this devil energy. Your emperor could be very obsessed with you, have very, very strong feelings for you, and just overly focused on you at this time. Or it could be a combination of both. Gemini, you could have a Capricorn very obsessed with you in their emperor energy. Five of Swords and the Nine of Swords came out. So if this is either your energy or energy surrounding you, that's how I'm really contemplating it. It's very interesting. Five of Swords, Nine of Swords. So they're stressed out, or you're stressed out. Whoever has this devil energy is stressed out. So I think it's more an obsession and an attachment. And Five of Swords, victory after the battle. So I feel you have a past with this energy here. If it's the energy surrounding you, and it's they feel like there's been a battle. It's kind of like the assessing what to do, how to move forward. So you could definitely be having, a Capricorn that is up in the emperor status, but there's possibly need to release some of this devil energy. So it could very much be a counterpart twin flame, because I do see the counterpart energies, and I do see the Lovers with the Four of Wands. Don't see the Sun though, but or the Two of Cups. So maybe it's not. I just wanted to call it because I've been seeing that some connections where the divine unions have not been coming together because one side's been, don't want to say divine masculine, but that's how it's looking, is getting hung up in the 3D, getting hung up in the material and the money side, and kind of being a little bit toxic, and if not fully released and surrendered and come down to divine feminine's level to be able to come together. So that's why I wanted to call it. If I'm still picking up and feeling those energies, I wanted to call that out. But anyways, yeah, tricky conclusion there. But let's see here. We have Nine of Cups on the bottom. So they're wanting to bring a love offer in. Okay, so that's them definitely expressing their love Yeah, they're wanting union. They're wanting to come back together with you with the Three of Cups. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, Magician with the Fool. And we also have the Queen of Pentacles too. So, see another Queen. Definitely feel like those are your energy. You're being very abundant and resourceful at this time. You manifested this. You manifested a new beginning, a very abundant new beginning for yourself. So, the King of Pentacles is down there too. Look. Divines. Very abundant. Power couple. Seven of Swords. Someone's deceiving themselves about this connection, I feel. Maybe they are. Maybe they're deceiving themselves. All up in the mind with all of these swords. They're deceiving themselves. They're not seeing that they're in the Emperor mode. They're not seeing that because they're holding on to all of the swords and all of that. So they're not seeing that they can have this opportunity with you. They stop letting let all of these swords go. So ultimately there needs to be a big release and surrender, and union can come together. But all these swords and all this need to be let go of. But it's definitely your Emperor there in the conclusion. Very beautiful. So I feel a lot is going to happen with this full moon, because this full moon puts people in their feels, and this could very much like cause the jailbreak to get the Emperor out of this energy if they can release all of these swords, see the connection for what it is. But know that they need to release that toxicity, because if they come into your world and they're not bringing the equal love and all of that, then they could bring you down. So definitely listen to what you're feeling. Trust your intuition and your higher self if they've healed and released and are running at the same vibration as you guys, if this is divines. All right, guys, so that was your reading. I hope it helped you. And again, Capricorn energy with the King of Pentacles. All right, so let's take a look at some oracle for you guys. I already picked it out. Was it Divination of the Ancients? I'm going to pull for you guys. All right, source. So this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for their full moon energy. Full moon energy, end of April for me and Scorpio. Show me messages from the universe for Geminis. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Gemini. All right. So you guys got dice, oracle wisdom, and dreams. Interesting. And on the bottom you got clouds, mystical. So this talks about, like the clouds often come and bring storms and all of that. And then when the clouds disappear, right, you can see things more clear. So you're going to be seeing things more clear after a storm settles, right? We were seeing that tower moment and all of that. So you're going to be seeing things in a new light, seeing the dark and the light. Dice, gamble, you're being called to take a chance. Oracle wisdom, we'll see what the message is behind that. And then dreams. So pay attention to your dreams at this time too. There's messages within them. So the oracle card message is don't believe in others' claims. You're in touch with the truth in the situation. So you are going to be having some deceiving energy, because this is talking about the Seven of Swords here. So trust your inner wisdom and gut instinct. Others will seek your advice. Don't be afraid to speak your truths. You have the psychic gift of claircognizance. So it's very beautiful too. All right. And dreams. So the dream card talks about take time out to rest. Keep a dream journal. Your dreams are significant. Investigate an occurring a dream, buying a dream interpretation book. A loved one is trying to connect with you through your dreams. Beautiful. And the dice card energy says Gamblers Anonymous can help you. So of course, that needs to come up. That could be the addiction maybe. Take Time to take a risk. Recognize which of your strengths or weaknesses support a decision you're trying to make. You know what to do. Whatever you decide, you will be supported. Okay. And the last one we'll take a look at is the clouds. And this talks about your imagination is key. What you are experiencing is real. Practice daily meditation. You are a spiritual teacher. Your guides are trying to tell you something important. Learn how to tune into the world of spirit. You are a natural psychic. Beautiful. All right, so some of you got some other messages within messages coming out too, that you very well could be a psychic, that you have claircognizance, which is that clear knowing. If you ever just known that, you just know stuff and you have no idea how you know it, but you just know it. It's just like sometimes I find myself giving people advice about cars or something like that, and I'm like, I have no idea how I even know what I even just said, because you tap into that stuff and you get channel messages and all of that, and you have no idea. Sometimes I'm talking about sports. I'm like, how did I even know that? I used to do it a lot, and I have no idea where it was coming from. Anyway, so there's definitely those. So very beautiful. If you guys are still here, you watched the whole reading, definitely claim it. Click the thumbs up, like the video. That claims it. You do an energy exchange with me. I'll be feeling your energy. So you'll be helping other fellow Geminis too, because that will help the video circulate. If you have not subscribed to my channel and you like my content, definitely subscribe. I'll be saved under your subscription so you can find me again, and you'll get notifications of when I upload. So very beautiful, guys. Love and light to you all, and good luck with your April, May transition and all this fun stuff coming in with this full moon energy. All right, guys. Love and light. Bye.